And we are maybe live. We're live. Hello, welcome to Summer Brodown live stream, the one we totally didn't announce or anything. So, and I actually have my partner with me back today. Hello.
Hi, there's no video for me to click on.
Oops.
There's nothing happening on your...
Oh no! Let me go check and send you a link that you can then tweet out to people. I'm assuming we're live. View on launch page.
I have no idea if we're live or not.
Tweet out. Yeah, we're live. I can hear myself in here. So we'll wait for people to join us because I don't think they were necessarily ready for this. So.
Nope.
Nobody
was.
Except we knew it was coming. So there you go. There's that. And I'll put it up here. There we go. We're live now. Come hang out. There we go. And I'll put it there. And there we go. Now we wait.
All right. Now we wait. Now we wait a little bit longer.
Now we play the waiting game.
Tell me, how loud is my mic?
You were late to Scream. No, you weren't late to Scream. You were fine for Scream. So we're here for our Scream. Hello, Mineral. Welcome to the Scream. Talk shit later.
Talk shit later.
Finally. Oh, shut up. Y'all suck. I'm going to get out of here. All right. Can I read the chat over y'all?
There's nothing to read yet.
Yeah, I can read it. Yo. Pretty loud. Who's pretty loud? All of us? We can hear audio this time. Yay, that was my fault last time. Yeah, I sucked last time, but I figured it out. Oh.
Yes, Mike is always significantly louder.
Always significantly louder. Why?
I don't know why.
This is why we can't have nice things. There, I'm turning you down even further this time.
Trying to talk really low, and it's still coming up.
Okay,
yes, Mark is loud.
I can't do anything about it. Except I guess I can. But then I can't hear you. I'll turn you up on my end. There we go. Hopefully that's better.
All right.
I'm excited for this. I'm glad. Me too. Mark is loud. Oh, hi, Mark.
I guess I can talk like this.
It's now an ASMR stream.
Well, you can talk boisterously, but apparently I can't.
No, you have to.
Because I like to eat the microphone. I mean, I could put it back, but then it gets echoey.
That's not good. We don't want that at all. All right, there we go. I've turned myself up just about as much as I can. So, although we don't need any more audio, so I guess I could just turn you down even more. There we go. Just keep turning you down.
All right. How about that? Are we even now?
I don't know. Oh God, don't make Oh yeah, we have made the same joke every stream. You're right, Drew. You're right. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So, you've been missing the last few, haven't you?
The last two, yeah, pretty much the entire freaking competition.
Yeah, you're welcome. I've been dealing with it for you. Been taking care of it.
Yeah, well, good for you.
Yeah, I'm good. Echo. Uh-oh, says lag spike. We'll see what happens.
I mean, it is in his name though.
Nah. What's going on? We are just waiting for some more people to come in before we go over challenge or checkpoint 3 of the Summer Brodown. And then we're going to look. We asked the teams to give us some pictures. Oh, I should put some music on again. I'm going to put the soundtrack on again. There we go. Now we got some soundtrack playing. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, great. Better. Can't hear anything, so whatever.
Well, I can hear it, and that's what's important. So I'm excited. You haven't seen these pictures, have you?
I've seen them. Oh no, they're not the new ones that you were talking about.
No.
You're talking about checkpoint 3.
Yeah, you haven't seen checkpoint 3.
This morning.
Nope. Yes, I have. I've seen them. Ooh, they're good. So first we'll go over checkpoint 3. Then we'll look at the pictures, and then we'll explain how it's going to work next week. Because there's no live stream next week, is there?
No. This is kind of it, right?
Mm-hmm. This is, I think, the final stream for our cute little competition here.
I just now realized that they have like 2D mountains in the background of duct taped and tree. That's really cool.
I missed all that. What?
I said I just now realized that there's 2D mountains in the back of duct tape's entry.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool.
It is pretty cool. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Why is your voice so low? What happened?
Oh, did it do that now? Where I'm all vigoury?
Yeah.
All right, hold
Yeah.
on.
it's a little freaky. And he's gone.
Better?
Yeah, that's much
There
better.
we go. There we go.
I couldn't tell if you were just doing it on purpose or not.
No, that's whenever I bump my mic, I get the jazzy voice. I get the Vader jazz voice. Yeah.
Interesting.
So let me know if it happens again, please. That'd be great. So
Okay. Yeah, we'll do.
I went all barely white. That's right. And this is why you can't have nice things. This is true. This is true.
Freaky.
DJ Jazzy Bandit. Ooh, ah. Yeah, I saw I was starting to
Wasn't
spike
sexy
real
at all.
bad. I was like, uh-oh. So I knew it was happening. All right, let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so let's first take a look at the Challenge 3 results. I'm just going to post it up there and we'll talk through it. It's kind of confusing, I know, but it makes sense to me. So, you ready?
All right.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. Boom. So here we go.
Do your thing.
It looks crazy. The bottom stuff is what we care about the most. So, according to the voters, the community, Duct Taped was in first place for Challenge 3 with 76 votes. Woo. Second place was Cookie Monsters with 63. Woo. And what was third place? Third place was Snuffleupaguy. Woo.
Woo.
Is that right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, fourth
You have it
place.
right?
Yeah. Fourth place was
Okay.
3 Hoes and a Double D. Woo. And then bringing up fifth place was No Name Timia. Yeah, it was real hard. They had kind of a rough week. They had some turmoil, and they had a hard time making a completed scene. So that really kind of bit them. So, yeah.
However, I
However.
see by the total points that yeah, nothing looks too far away from
No.
anything.
So then, if you look at what the judges thought, I think the judges were pretty much in agreement with the community. Actually, no. The judges thought Snuffleupaguy was second place this week, and Cookie Monsters were in third. But that wasn't unanimous. The only unanimous thing we had this time, I'm pretty sure, was Duct Tape as number 1.
And No Name Timia is last, I think.
Yeah, that's how that worked out. So, and then you could see the weighted version of all that, and then based on the weighted version, we gave them total points out of 20, and 2 points, But then our total points for all 3 challenges, you can see we got a really tight race. It was really interesting. Duct Tape and No Name Timia were tied after checkpoint 2, and they've fallen back to the rest of the pack now, which is really interesting. So. Yeah, I think it's anybody's race because the actual ride video is going to be worth 40 points instead of 20. Ooh. So, you add all that up, it's still anybody's game. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, we intended to make the numbers a little late so that we could have a little bit more of a closer race at the end here.
Yeah, we didn't want anybody to feel so far out of it by the time we got here that they were just like, well, what's the point? Like, there's still, get it done. Y'all can do this. So, I've missed all previous streams. Well, check them out. They're on the channel. You can go back and see what's going on. Or if you're a member of BroNation, you can always go into that thread and see what's been produced. It's incredible. It's really awesome. So.
Yeah, you can't vote, but
Nope.
you can look.
You can review. You can see what's been going on. Yeah. Challenge 1. What did they have to do for Challenge 1? It was station, right? Challenge 2. They had to show us a completed scene, and then challenge.
Dramatic scene.
Yeah, completed dramatic scene, and then Challenge 3 was sign, cue, and show building.
Yes.
And they all did really, really well. And so what are we doing here? We didn't give them any specific challenge for this one. Well, we didn't, but we wanted a stream to go over where we stand heading into the final production. And we also asked them to go ahead and give us pictures. We asked for one Trident-worthy shot, and then we asked for one like peek behind the curtain from each of the competitors. And there's no judging for this one, right?
Nope, no judging.
Nope, just kind of to ooh and ah over it. Maybe give predictions on what you think's going to
Really-
happen.
it was supposed to be done by now, but we were like, you could probably use another week.
Yeah, and based on some of the pictures of the behind the scenes, I'm really glad they have another week. So
Yeah.
I've seen these, but you haven't, right?
I have not seen anything. Hot takes.
Hot takes. We're going to go in alphabetical order like we did last time. So it'll be the 3 Hoes and a double D, then Cookie Monsters, Duct Taped, No Name Temia, and the Snuffies will bring up the rear. So that's the order.
It works really well.
Alrighty then. So let's start with 3 Hoes and a double D. Let's do it. Here's their Wowzer pick. And we'll wait for you to catch up. But
wow.
I know.
I haven't seen it
I
yet.
figured you haven't. So yeah, this is I do love this angle. They showed this off in the last stream from a different angle.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, really, really enjoy this. So I love the reflections in the pool, but I can still see the bottom of the pool. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So some of their feedback in the last episode, in the last stream, was that their sign could do some cleaning up, and it looks like they've done that, at least a little bit. It was hard to read there. So I don't know. Did you watch the live? Did you do Cliff's Notes of the live stream last time?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I mean, the easiest way to do it would definitely be to copy and do a little drop shadow on the sides if you want them to read a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Onion Dome game is strong. That's pretty cool. Someone says in the chat. Who says that? Silverette. Oh, Silverette's here. Hey, Silverette. How's it going?
Yeah, it's very pretty. I'm a little concerned that we're seeing kind of the same thing.
What do you mean?
I was hoping that we would get a little bit more of what's going on. But we saw this in Challenge 3, and it's okay. It's still good. It's still good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's just a little dry. It's still good. It's still good.
It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. Well, let's look at the behind-the-scenes picture. I'm actually very intrigued by this one, so we'll give you a second to catch up. But the potential for this scene here that they've got is really, really cool. I'm curious to see where they're going to be going with this. So, yeah, isn't this interesting?
It is cool.
Yeah, and I like the big pile of treasure in the middle. I think that's really cool. That's good use of those adventure pieces. So
I wonder if is he sliding underneath the scorpion? Like, how is this working?
I think they're going around
that's the right
treasure.
vehicle right there. I thought that was a giant. I thought that was a giant bull or something.
Oh no, that's the ride vehicle. Yeah, the scorpion's really big. That's the hard part. A lot of the times when using the in-game scenery pieces, everything is so huge.
It's not the in-game scenery pieces. That's an art-shaped scorpion.
I know, but the legs are. The legs are in-game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I like the in-game, or the art-shaped scorpion. No, that's pretty funny. I like it. But I like where it's going. I don't know what's, like, the story. Like, so I think what's going on with the story thus far is this genie is, like, I don't know if he's harassing you or what. Are you on a hunt for treasure? Is that what's going on here? I don't know. What do you think?
I'm not entirely sure either. Well, the prompt that we gave them was Trickster Genie, so he's got to be, I would think, like illusions or mirages or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, he mentioned
like that pile of treasure is going to turn nasty.
Well, he mentioned that the genie is going to turn into a bunch of various creatures throughout the adventure
That's cool.
Yeah, to mess with you. So I'm curious to see how they do with all that. We've seen the cobra, and we've seen now a scorpion. So. Curious to see what else they do. I'm excited. So yeah, that was 3 Hoes. That was their two images. So hello, Batman, Superman. Welcome to the stream. So should we move on to Cookie Monsters?
Yeah.
All right, Cookie Monsters. Here's their Wowzer shot.
Ooh, also on that last one,
Yeah.
I see rose clouds. So yay.
Rose clouds. Oh.
Yeah, rosebush clouds.
We'll look at them again when we go back through it a second time. You have to point it out to me. But check this one out. I love the destroyed wall there on the side with the coaster roaring through.
What was there? Was it Misunderstood Monster?
Yeah, they have Misunderstood Monster,
Okay.
which is a dragon.
Uh-huh.
So then that's all we really know thus far.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm really excited by this one. They've done a really good job of making these distressed walls. Like I know they went through a broken wall, I think, in their station. They've been doing really cool things with all that. With I don't know, is it windows or whatever pieces? So
That's what I'm trying to figure out too. Mineral, is it double-sided track? Is it like roll on one side and roll on the other?
Oh, well, it certainly looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Like a single spine, double-sided track. It looks like.
Pretty cool.
That's different, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. How do you think about the little pendants maybe sagging a bit instead of being taut like that?
That would probably be better. I'm not entirely sure how they've made the pennants.
Isn't that in-game? That's in-game.
Do we have in-game pennants? Yeah, a little sag would help, or maybe even just not having it the exact same line. Having one start lower and higher, and vice versa.
Check out the upside-down windows on the left. Like, I know that they're supposed to be oriented the other way. That's interesting.
Why does this game always slow down the more you build, no matter how powerful the computer is? It's because that's how games work.
It's because it's a CPU-heavy game. The more stuff you put in it, the more it has to simulate, the slower it's going to get. And that's the way it is.
Mineral Junction says, it's called bunting, you trogs.
Oh, excuse us. Bunting.
No, they're called pennants, you...
Yeah. Hold on one second. I'm going to be right back. You chat about the picture. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, so the reason why all simulations do this is because the more you add to it, the more complex your simulation, especially the more rides you add to a park. It doesn't even matter how much scenery you have. It's just that's how it works. The more areas to for peeps to go to, the more like destinations, the more calculations your computer has to do. It's just the way that simulations work. So no matter how good your computer is, the game has a limit on how much it can actually render. So there you go. I'm sure that's what you wanted to know. I don't have anything else to say. Oh, this is weird. All right, I just talk to you people. So misunderstood monster. We've seen a bunch of destroyed walls, and I'm not entirely sure how they got that so smooth. Like, huh? Because that looks like a wall texture there, and then
What are we arguing about?
Nothing.
Okay.
Apparently bunting and pennants.
The difference between them? I thought bunting was the stuff like that's semicircles and pennants are triangles.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I have no idea how that wall works either. I'm freaking out. Like, how did they get that destroyed look?
Oh, I don't know. That's on the stone one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know at all. So, hold on one second. I'm just gonna.
Why
Okay.
is that guy's name in blue with a spanner next to it? Have you never gone into a stream before?
Me?
That's Kinderly. And it's a wrench, not a spanner.
What?
I've got... Oh my gosh. All right, moving on.
All right. Are we good?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It says you're very rude.
Me? Or you?
Me.
Oh, okay. All right, just got here. Had to do some college advising course to ensure I get early enrollment. What's up? We're doing a live stream of the Brodown, and we're looking at some cool pictures of the Brodown. Here is the Cookie Monsters behind the scenes picture. And we'll let Mike let it catch up for him. I think this shows how much work's been going in, and there's a ton of crap on this screen. So I'll let you catch up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, there's a look at what's going on with the track, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Okay.
So, yeah, there is like this...
Oh, it's a weird crossover thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Boy, this is a big project. You sure you're going to finish it in a week?
We're going to find out, aren't we?
Oh, my gosh.
Word. That's crazy. But look at all the stuff they got. One thing I told one of the teams, they shared a picture with me, and I was like, do not focus too heavily on stuff that is not this ride. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I told them that we're going to show up basically and the path right in front of your entrance, and we're gonna walk your queue, and we're gonna ride your ride, and that's it. That's all we're gonna do. So.
Oh, so don't focus on areas outside of that.
Right.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Well, in this case, the ride is everywhere, so.
Yeah, that's what kind of makes it hard with this, for sure.
All right, I'm getting rid of you, Batman.
Yeah, thank you.
Goodbye.
I forgot you were here too. Very good.
Yep.
Cool. That's what I was texting Kinderly about, but I forgot you had it too.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, this is incredible. That was distracting, I'm just going to say. So.
All right, so back to this.
You get a good view of the show building in this. Like, you can see how massive this. You guys are nuts. If you can pull this off in a week, I'm gonna
That's
be.
the thing. I don't know where the show building is. It's everywhere.
It's all around you.
Okay, so I think the show building is like dead center, and then there are other parts where it tunnels in through around shops and stuff like
that.
That's cool.
Cool. Yeah, I like
All right.
this. Should we move on? Let's do duct tapes.
Yeah.
All right, duct tapes. Here's their oh wow picture.
What the hell is he still here for?
I don't know.
All right, there we go.
There we go. Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. Look at this.
I am not to play favorites because it's not our job to do, but this one has been so intriguing from the very beginning.
Yeah, I agree. There's so much really cool stuff going on in this entry. I'm really curious how they're going to tie it all together. Like, that's my biggest concern, is how they're going to tie all this together.
So you thinking it could just be really flashy, but it's actually not pulling the story together, or it because it has this dueling aspect that it's not going to.
I don't know. What is it? It's Sneaky Troll. I'm curious to see how this story propels the Sneaky Troll narrative. I mean, I get it, like the troll that was hiding on the sign in the last challenge was really clever, but that's the first thing I've ever seen of the troll. Hopefully, we get a full-fledged story here.
Well, we've been in his domain for a while. Like every challenge or every checkpoint has pretty much secured that they're getting the setting right. But yeah, we haven't really seen a whole lot of the story.
Right. So.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because we shouldn't really know too much about the rides. Like, this shot does it perfectly. It's like, I want to ride this.
I don't know what's going on at all. Why don't those symbols in blue on the right? Don't know what's going on there.
It looks like it looks like this is like the troll's hoarding area.
Maybe. Like in the depths of the cave? I have no idea. So, yeah, I'm excited to ride this one a lot.
I love that one of those tracks is completely vertical, and it's hanging the mine cart.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever. Look at that.
This is gonna be so cool.
Oh, and it's not on the actual track that it's supposed. Oh, they switched cars, didn't they? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah,
now I'm even more interested in what's going
track.
on with this. Ooh. All right, let's look at their behind-the-scenes picture.
You're right.
It's not very behind-the-scenesy, though. I mean, it still looks really good.
Maybe they're just far ahead.
Maybe. I mean, there's clearly work to be done in this picture, but...
Oh, yeah, there's definitely work to be done. Okay, so there's an outdoor portion. So, I just realized there's a troll in the rock.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, isn't that awesome? The rock troll. Yep, there are troll eyes, Kyle. Look above the shed on the mountain. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yes, the face in stone. That's really clever.
So we've got the misunderstood monster has a track that's outside. We've got the trolls that have the track outside.
I think they all have track outside except for the 3Ds, or the 3 hoes and a double D.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if the zombies had track outside, though, because I haven't seen that one.
You're gonna see.
Okay.
You're gonna see. So yeah, very neat though. as always. I mean, like you said, this one has really gotten me excited. I can't wait to see what they can come up with in the next one.
Oh yeah, Maisie with the green roof. That's cool.
What?
Do you see the sod roof?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Cool.
clever.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right, let's look at No Name Temia. Now I'm really impressed with what they were able to do. I think this was their fancy shot or maybe not. I wasn't sure because both look pretty good. I wasn't sure which one they wanted to be.
I'm not sure, but I think they stopped shedding members too. Which should
I think they're down to just 2 now. So yeah, so.
All right, well that's exciting.
Yeah, they've
the opera vibes.
Yeah, they've had to do a big revamp this last week. They've been working really hard on it, so I'm curious to see how they're going to pull it out. But I've been talking to one of their team members, and they're in good spirits, which is awesome. So I'm excited to see. So I think the other picture actually shows a better direction. So let's jump and look at the other picture that they sent in. So here's their other one, and I called this their work in progress one because there's a lot of stuff going on here, but a big departure from their first from what they did last week, right?
Yeah,
a lot different, right?
What happened?
They had to go in a different direction.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but this is where they're going, and they're excited by it, and they've been working really hard. Considering this looks nothing like what they had last time.
That's exactly what I'm like.
To do it in a week? Oh, Race Car's in the chat. He says, yeah, just Peaches and myself. We busted our asses.
You have definitely busted your asses. I have no idea what your ride is anymore.
I mean, it's still Wandering Spectre. I'm hoping that all the stuff we've seen in the first 2 challenges are still intact and still there.
Okay.
Like, I really hope so, because your station with the vibe of the desk, the lobby desk. Yeah.
Well, it went from a very like Deco Hollywood type interior to something.
Well, their exterior last week was like a castle with a Scottish flag on it.
Yeah. I know that there was drama there.
Yeah, Mineral says nice exterior, but I'm not sure it matches the interiors we've seen. I think it could. If they're going for that kind of, like, my thought was that kind of California Spanish kind of.
Yes.
Floridian Spanish architecture vibes. Hotel California meets Art Deco.
I think with the span of arches, especially on the top floor, it needs a few more vertical towers to break up, because right now it's looking a little hotel-y or motel-y.
Maybe a little more fancy.
It needs a little more fancy. Yeah, the towers probably need to be a little taller, or
maybe some push out some different shapes on those facades there. So it's not one flat wall of arches like you said.
Yeah, I think a little bit of push and pull on the exterior. And then also maybe not pink. But I mean, I'm not going to dissect this one, even though I have been doing nothing but that. Like I said, to be able to pull this together in a week, I think that's pretty impressive. It looks like a total rebuild from the ground up. So I'm curious to see this outdoor section here, how that's incorporated into the whole. And I know that they did say it's kind of Tower of Terror inspired, so it's supposed to be that kind of vibe. So yeah, I think this could be a big dark horse entry, because we actually have no clue what to expect.
Okay, now. He said that the interior is the same. They're using a different hotel for the exterior. That's all. Okay.
They're all going to be in one park, right?
Yeah, everything's got to be in one park. You can't.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he meant like they're changing up their facade completely, not necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully all the good stuff we've seen is intact.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Not to say this isn't good. It's just very different.
It's a shocker, isn't it? It's like okay.
It's like huh? Okay.
Yeah, especially because the last time we saw any exterior was the last challenge. Like that's the only time we've seen exterior.
Which was completely different.
Right. And so now to see it only a second time and it's a complete 180. It's a little different.
Yeah, I mean, the last one didn't make total sense with the interior either. This one, the new one, probably makes more sense.
Right.
Altogether. But it was... Well, their hotel is called the Hotel Caledonia.
Yeah.
So I could see them going in a more Spanish direction.
Yep. I'm going to say keep flowing. You know what it could also be? It could just be this is where they're at currently, and once they get all the details on there. Yeah. So, like you said, the other vertical towers just haven't been built yet. They're on the to-do list.
I was going to say lean into the Spanish vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think once they do that, once they add those details, it'll pop a lot better. But the progress is really impressive. So, yeah, and I say if you're both excited for it, keep trucking along, man. Keep going for it. See what happens. See what you can do in a week. So much to do.
So much work to do.
Well, speaking of so much work to do, let's look at the snuffies. Let's look at Snuffleupagus.
Most of the interior is done, but
yeah, of their ride, I hope so. All right, let's look at Snuffleupagus's Snuffleupagus. First picture. Here we go. Ready? Boom. I'm loving the vibes on this one. Once you see it, you'll agree. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What's impressive is how this community still has such a beautiful life and great work still being done. Thanks, Griffalicious. Appreciate that. It is an awesome community.
This is a really cool moody shot.
Mm-hmm. And it's...
Now, they had said that they took the suggestions from number 2, I think, checkpoint 2.
Yes.
And they totally changed their ride again.
They basically restarted. Yeah. Now, I don't know about restarted, but yeah, they totally redid it. Yeah.
They said about 90% of the ride was trashed.
Yeah. I enjoy it, but I can already tell that I'm going to enjoy this more than what we saw in the second checkpoint. Based on the entrance from last time and this picture, I'm back on board with the Snuffies. Like, yeah, I'm back on board. They kind of had me worried after the second checkpoint, but now I'm all in on Team Snuffy again. But as good as this one is, let's look at their behind the scenes. 90% of
the story.
Okay. We're much happier with the direction we're going now. Well, that's good, and I hope you guys can plow through and come up with a really spectacular ride. Because you're all these people in this competition are such good builders that's why we gave you the extra week. We want to see the best ride you can make, not just, well, we ran out of time, so here you go.
Yeah, this gives me like 13 vibes, which is probably a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's give me the creepies.
Yep. All right, so here's their behind the scenes picture. It's it's a little raw, we're gonna say.
Oh. Whoa. Yeah.
A little raw. Curious now to see. Oh my. Wow, lots of work. Damn. Welp. I think that's scarier than the first shot.
Well, it's
not
a layout.
Not necessarily. What were you going to say?
Yeah, I said it's a layout. You got that one.
But I think they can do it.
I remember being in this kind of position in showdowns and previous, and yeah, it looks like it's never going to get done, and it's going to take a few really long
it'll probably take it probably will take some marathoning, but I think you guys can do it, and then you'll never want to touch the game again. Yay, competitions.
We tried to not do that this time.
I know, I know. But that's the hardest part, isn't it? When you realize halfway through that, like, oh shit, we should probably, we should probably be moving on here. Syntenic has a good point, but all the scoring previously, what happens to that since what you were scored on is no longer there? No, those are still there. It was their choice to restart after those points. That's why we had those checkpoints, so you can not necessarily bank points, but like have a bit of so that it wasn't all about the final
wait
ride
until the last 7 days to do the whole ride.
right.
That too. But I having been in some competitions before, sometimes you do have to change your outcome entirely. So even though you've done all this work, you sometimes are like, this isn't gonna fly, this isn't gonna win, so you end up having to change a lot. It's fairly common.
Land of Cogs. My last showdown with the Thieves Landing.
You changed a lot of that. It just never worked.
Nope. Still didn't play after I changed it. Not to say that this wasn't gonna Not to say this isn't gonna work. I'm just woo-wee. To be fair, if this is like a fast outdoor portion, I think you fly out of the building and drop down, I think.
Okay.
And then that's a lot of into another launch there? Is that what's in the middle there?
There's a big launch there, yeah.
So,
and then there's another launch
right
just next to it.
Right.
Unless those are trims, which I don't think they are.
I have no clue. We're gonna find out. But I have full faith. Now, is this gonna be out? I'm assuming this is all gonna be outdoors. I'm assuming.
Yes, and we should probably tell you that we are going to record all your outdoors in the day.
Yes, we're gonna do daytime.
So don't bother with putting any lighting outside.
Nah, not worth it. Right. So that's how it's going to work for us. Yeah, you have to assume this is an outdoor section. Yeah. It reads like one for sure. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Good luck to everyone. So let's go back and review one more time all the pictures. So let's.
I know we got markedly snarkier at the end. Here.
Sorry.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it to the other.
Didn't mean to be a turd about things. So 3 hoes.
It just caught me by surprise. Like, oh.
Syntanic. So much lighting I did outside.
Oh no. Well, we'll take a look at it, but it's not going to be in the video.
What if you make it nighttime with the console trick?
Well, we're going for the indoor parts, but to keep the level playing field, we're doing day for the outdoor parts.
Because, like I said, most of the operating of your park would be during daylight hours, so we want to see how it works during the daylight.
And also, it'd be very easy to only say, oh yeah, you only need to do it or you only need to theme it at night, because if for like a zombie thing, that would be really easy. Just place a few trees down, place a few lights, place a few
strobes.
No, we want to see it all.
Everyone's effing in the chat.
Yeah, poor Syntanic.
Sorry, Sim. All right, so let's take a look at the 3 hoes and a double D again. So here's their first image. And that's that nice reflective lagoon. And those onion domes, like Sylv said, are on point. I do like it a lot. Yeah, curious to see the other parts, though. We're going to see. Oh, I also want to say that I know they had some technical difficulties recording that video for the second checkpoint. If you need something recorded, are we going to... I'll offer myself... My service is up to you, but that'll mean you need to have it to me at least the day before. It's
buddy, we're recording it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
It's a bro trip.
Oh, never mind. I forgot because we'd offered that in the past. I forgot.
We did for the other checkpoints, but yeah.
I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice.
You're very nice. Okay, so one thing I will say on here, hot take, is that I can see the edge of the show building, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but maybe try and integrate it a little bit better. Because it is a little large. I mean, it's a huge show building, and it is coming off as I see a facade and a show building.
I think even if you just put the little thingies to make it look like a castle wall.
Yep, I think that would work.
Cool. Second picture. Lots to dissect here. Lots of details going on inside the show, inside the scene. I'm curious to see how this all comes together. A trickster genie is kind of an ambiguous, like, how you gonna do a genie in the game? I think this purple smoke that's been connecting all these ideas together is really smart. I'm curious to see how they do it. And yeah,
I want to see a crap ton of rosebush clouds too. So
where are the rosebush clouds?
I'm going to be looking for them. If you have a sky indoor, then I'm going to be looking for those rosebush clouds. So just keep that in mind.
All right, Cookie Monster's first picture with their double-sided track and their upside-down windows and their crumbling stonework and all that stuff. I really am curious. I'm excited to see this one a lot. I'm excited to see all of them. I can't wait to ride all of them. They're all going to be really well done. So.
I feel like this is, I mean, before we had seen No Name Temias, this was the one that I think I know the least about.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I know there's a
they've
dragon.
been really good at, yeah.
That's it. Yep. The dragon's really cool, though, so we'll see. And their second picture shows they have a lot of outdoor portions, and they've got themselves their work cut out for them as well. Yeah, there's a lot of outdoor on this one. Dang.
There's a lot of outdoor. Yeah, it's almost some Terran vibes.
Boy, I tell you what, this central focused part of the that's really high off the ground, isn't it? That's a no joke hill there.
Yes, it's a no joke hill.
No joke hill. Huh.
And make sure your supporting's on point too, because that's going to be important to the believability of your ride.
Sure. Don't be like me and half-ass it.
Yeah, don't be like him.
I'm so half-assing that inverted coaster for Summerdale. Oh my god.
You really shouldn't. Like, you have people that can do it and not half-ass
I'm not
it,
half-assing the coaster. I'm
enjoy
half-assing
doing
the
it.
supports.
No.
Yeah.
Still.
Nope. Shush. This is too cramped and crowded. Duct tape. First picture. Now that I realize that this is completely, the track is completely on its side and the cars are swerving around it, I am so curious. I hope they go inverted. Oh, I hope they do some inverted stuff with it. That's such a great idea. Physics be damned.
Possibly he can't go do inverted because then you just have a pole in front of your face. Because the way that the...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, good point.
But, yeah, this is definitely... This is the ride with the most atmosphere so far.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really excited to see this one.
Absolutely. And here's their second picture.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
But what?
No, I decided not to say it.
Decided to hold in some of the snark there?
Yeah.
Cool. Good for you. Loving the troll in the mountain. That's pretty cool.
There has to be a pretty significant launch because you can see how tall the potential coaster is, and then you can see how tall the outdoor area is there. So there's got to be some sort of projectile.
Well, we're gonna see. Well, we saw that launch. I mean, past this poopy spider.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't think it was the big launch. Oh, it could be.
We'll find out. We're gonna find out in a week, aren't we? Hey. Mm-hmm. Awesome.
These guys have been exceptional in making sure their scale is on point, making sure their story is set in with their theme, and like it's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. Agree. No name Temia's picture here, diving under, like you said, the Phantom of the Opera kind of vibes. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see where. Like I said, they've been through some troubles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see it.
It'd be really
though.
nice to see this one.
I have to say they're
only in second right now.
Yeah, they're in second place, and they were my favorite in Checkpoint 2. I thought theirs was the coolest scene, the whispering and then the sneak. Oh, I loved that scene. That was so good. So.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they can power through and deliver that kind of experience throughout the entire ride. So,
like, I totally get Phantom of the Opera vibes. It looks like it's going into the underground,
the sewers,
cisterns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the catacombs. There you go. And then there's the revamped exterior. Yeah, it's looking a little samey right now. But I'm sure after another week of detailing and thought and all that, it'll be I'm sure they'll pull it out. So excited.
And even though the exterior is important, make sure your ride is solid.
Yeah.
So if you need to divert resources,
all two of you. We have 2 teams of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that they're even the fact that the 2 teams of 2 are hanging on. I mean, that's a shout out to you guys for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
This is anybody's game still.
I think so. I like that. Snuffies. First picture. All these coasters are super ambitious. Yeah, they are. We're gonna see what happens.
Incredibly
Redline.
ambitious.
Howdy, Redline. By the way.
I bet some of you think you wish you did a flume instead of a coaster.
We didn't say coaster. We just said dark ride, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Hey.
Any ride type.
Whatever. But yeah,
it's still cool. The lights going up like that, and like I said, it's 13 vibes. I like it.
Gerstlauer's been busy.
Yes.
Yeah, very
they have
much
been making
so.
a lot of these rides.
Yeah. The atmosphere here feels way darker than their previous one. Yeah, I'm excited. And then their even scarier image, the really spoopy image. It's so bright. But I tell you what, their entrance was so good. I really love their entrance in Q. So I'm curious. I'm really curious to see. This could almost be like a Saw type, like just that one big interior scene, and then yeah, it could be like that. So
yeah, everyone went big, really big. Like this layout right here could have been about half and still been effective.
Well, competition, people are going to do that. So, all right. So the way it's
always, I was going to say, it's always a balance of can you do it? Can your ambition actually be
and should you do it? Yeah.
And should you do it?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Hey. But the fact that nobody's missed a challenge, everyone's got cool stuff, everyone's got exciting, interesting things. Everyone's going to have something for next week, hopefully. I mean, that's awesome. Hopefully. So next week, how's it going to work? Well, the deadline will be... what do you think? I don't think we're going to be able to get all this done. Well, maybe we could do it over the weekend. So should we say it's due like Saturday?
I want to give them until Sunday.
Okay.
I want to give them until as much time as possible.
Okay.
And then we can do the bro trip sometime in between the week, and then we can release it at the end of the week.
Hopefully, yeah. Okay. Because my evenings are available, so hopefully as long as
so are mine.
Cool. Well, then we will make sure we'll yeah. So let's give you till Sunday. We'll say Sunday. I don't know. Whenever.
Trying to figure out what day that is.
That's Sunday. That's
August 11th.
Yeah. We'll go to the 11th, and it's due at this time, 3 p.m. How's that sound? Oh, who won checkpoint 3, by the way? It was Duct Tape.
Duct Tape.
Yep, and they are currently in the lead. I can actually show you. They are currently...
They're only in the lead by about 4 points.
8.
Right? 8? Oh, 8 points. All right.
Yep, 18 points
the
separate.
Spread,
yep.
Yeah.
Look at how close all the other 4 are. Like, even Duct Tape's not that far ahead, so... one way you can think about it, it was a total of 60 points in these for all 3, so that lets you know. Like, no one did terribly here.
No.
I think everyone's done really, really well. So, yeah, so we'll say it's due Sunday, 3 p.m. our time-ish.
If you guys need a little bit of a little encouragement or just help or something like that, don't show us too much, but we can do some stuff off in private messages or something like that.
Yeah, feel free to DM either of us, and we'll give you our honest feedback and opinions on what you can do as people who have done a lot of this, what you should focus on, what you might want to kind of turn a blind eye to, all that stuff. So anything else you want to say?
If you imagine bro trips are the majority of the actual footage is going to be going through the ride, going through the queue, going into the ride, riding the ride, exiting the ride. And so those exteriors, while they are important to sell the setting and the story, they are not necessarily the most important thing.
Right.
They're important, but they're not that important.
Right. Your ride.
Really having a really good ride is the most important thing.
Agree. 110%.
Yep.
So yeah, we are open. We are available to bounce ideas off of and to give you our feedback. And then there will be no live stream next week. So it'll probably be about 2 weeks then until the final video comes out, because you've got to give us, we got to have time to record it, and you've got to have time to edit it.
Yep.
And it'll be on your channel, right?
Oh, that's right. It will be on my channel.
Yeah, which is totally cool. So awesome.
Which is totally cool.
We're not monetizing it anyway, so it could totally be on your channel.
I was going to monetize the crap out of that one.
Were you?
No.
Alrighty, well, with all that being said, I guess we're going to head out. And thanks for joining us on these streams. It's been fun doing it this way. That's one of the nice things about doing these on Discord is there's no forum to post all this crap, so we kind of have to do live streams. And it's been a nice side effect to doing competitions on Discord. So
it's kind of easier.
Yeah, it is in a lot of ways, isn't it? So, all right, well, we'll see everyone. Hopefully, Mike we'll have that video out in about 2 weeks' time, and then y'all can vote on who did the best job in the Summer Brodown. And we will announce a winner about a week after that. So, until we meet again, we'll talk to everyone later. So, talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Talk shit later.
Talk to you later.